with my friend Adam backpacking in the Rocky Mountains of Colorado. Look at this. It's wildflower season. We're up in a area called the Elk Mountains and we're backpacking. You can see I have about 73 pounds of gear on my back. Because we're planning,
give or take 50.
Exactly, we're planning to be gone for a few days, and you know, we need supplies. So I'll check in with you in a bit, and next time I see something interesting, hopefully it's not a bear. Whew! Oh my God, I'm so friggin' tired. I think we only hiked a few miles, 4 miles maybe, if that. And I was probably going like 1 mile an hour. But I figure my pack weighs between 35 and 40 pounds. So that's like a third of my body weight. Anyways, we hiked all the way up this beautiful valley. Up this hill. And you can see there's still patches of snow. Even, this is July 26th, okay? This snow probably never melts all the way. As we're coming all the way up to the top of this ridge that I'm standing on. And now we're gonna go down into this valley. It's at the base of Snowmass Peak over there. That pointy peak is Snowmass Mountain. And there's a little pond or lake in the distance there. That's the goal. We're supposedly gonna camp near there tonight. Now I'm really bad with distances, so I don't know how far that is, at least a couple miles. I hope I have the gas left in my tank. Whew, finally made it all the way to that little pond. Sorry, the sun's right behind me, but you can see the pond, and it's in this beautiful meadow in this really desolate valley. It's absolutely beautiful. But let me tell you, that was very ambitious for my first backpacking trip. Yeah, I've never really been backpacking before, and it was fine. You know, I made it okay with no major aches or pains. But dang, I have never been this tired. Oh man. But hey, it was a great hike. Like, we had great weather, beautiful. Look at the sky. I mean, didn't rain at all on us. So I can't complain. It was great. And so we're going to set up camp here and fire up the little backpacker stove and make dinner. My friend Adam is down there. I'm not sure if you can hear that. His pump is squeaking. He's pumping water. He has a filter.
Hi. Want to come see a fairy shrimp?
Oh, fairy shrimp. Yeah, I'd like to see a fairy shrimp. Would you? Go check it out. Okay, I don't know if you're going to be able to see at all, but there's these little fairy shrimps swimming around in here.
They're the sea monkeys of the Rocky Mountains.
Yeah, they're like sea monkeys when you were a kid and you sent away for sea monkeys. Similar, I guess. They're pretty cool, man. Just chilling in this little pond. In this amazingly beautiful valley. Alright, it's dinner time. Guess what we're having? What's the name of this chili?
This is, you want the brand name?
Yeah, Bear Creek.
Bear Creek chili.
Oh wow, you want to see it?
Be careful. Be careful. And rice. Mixed in together, because why cook things separately in the backcountry?
Yeah, it's all going to end up in the same place anyway.
That's right, yeah, it's all, yeah. Right next to where the bear is in the woods, it's going to end up.
Alright, yay! Dinner is ready. Look at that. Chili with rice and avocado. How about that, huh?
Nice.
Yeah, let's see. Let us see how it is.
This tastes like moose turd pie.
No, it's awesome. But I'll be honest, I'm so hungry. Even a moose turd pie would probably taste pretty good.
Right.
5 stars.
Good. I'm glad.
Oh, I survived sleeping up here. It was very peaceful, actually. Cold, really cold. It's July and it was freaking freezing. But there were no bears or animals that really messed with us. There was just some elk grazing peacefully in the meadow over there when we woke up. So now my friend is down by the pond there heating up some water for some coffee. So I'm going to go over there and try to wake up. Ugh. I'm going to dunk in and get out because it's real cold. Ah. if there was a hot spring here, that would really be amazing. Whew. Alright, well, we had coffee, had some breakfast, oatmeal with fruit in it, and left our campsite, which was way down there at that lake. And man, I mean, you can't see from this angle, but we've just slogged up the face of this mountain here. Well, we've still got a long way to go to get to the top. Apparently the plan is, I don't know if you can even see my friend Adam way in the distance, is to go up and over this saddle into another valley where there's supposedly another beautiful lake where we can camp tonight, if I can make it. I figure I'm probably at 12,000 feet elevation, maybe more. I haven't noticed that the altitude is giving me a hard time. I'm not really out of breath, but this freaking pack, I don't know if you've ever backpacked. You carry everything you need on your back, right? I mean, my friend and I are sharing a tent, so he has the tent. I don't have to carry the tent. I have the stove and the fuel. But I mean, nothing that I have individually weighs that much, but all together, it's a doozy. So I'm just hoping that all these clouds aren't like super gnarly, crazy weather, because man, backpacking in the rain just doesn't sound fun. Call me crazy. I mean, I guess we could just hang out, hunker down in the tent. But if that's going to be the case, then I would recommend not having chili for dinner again, because last night was hardcore. I don't know if you can hear that. There's a whole bunch of sheep down in that valley going meh, meh, meh. I'll try to get closer to them and get some better audio, but they might be scared of me. Whew, alright, well, sorry I wasn't able to get closer to those sheep, but that ended up being a long, sketchy, bushwhacking traverse down the side of that mountain all the way to the valley floor. It took all day, man, and I was exhausted afterwards. So much so that we had planned to keep hiking over to these Yule lakes, but we ended up changing course. We camped at the base of this trailhead, and we're going to hike up to Conundrum Hot Springs instead. Oh my god, it's a hot spring I've been wanting to go to my whole friggin' life. Well, actually, I've been wanting to go there for at least a couple years since someone told me about it, and I read about it in my book. It's supposed to be an amazingly beautiful hot spring, but it's up a 5-mile hike over this mountain pass, so it's like 7 in the morning. We just made breakfast here at the trailhead, and now we're getting ready to hike up into these beautiful mountains. Whew. You know, I really hate getting up super early, but once I'm up, I love being up super early. Morning light's so beautiful. Hiking along the trail, and it's beautiful. Kind of like an aspen grove.
She's gonna hike faster than she's ever hiked in her life today.
Trying to go as fast as I can. My friend is way up ahead. I mean, I thought I was a hardcore hiker. I mean, I hadn't met anyone who could out-hike me prior to this. This guy is nuts. I'm on a treadmill that's set to 12. I'm trying to keep up. I can't really look up to enjoy any of the scenery because I gotta look down, make sure I don't trip. I'm sure it'll all be worth it when I get to this hot spring though. Okay, so apparently on this hike there's a couple river crossings. You have to ford these streams. So I had to put my brand new Chacos on. These water sandals are super ugly, but I guess they're real grippy and practical for wearing in water. They were $100, so they better be. Well, let's see how they do. Whoo! That water was cold. But yeah, the sandals worked, man. They were grippy and they stayed on, and I'm pretty sure I'll like them once I get used to how ugly and unflattering they are. Whew, alright, so hiked all the way up that trail through the forest. I think there was like 3 stream crossings. After the 3rd, I put my boots back on because we got a scale Triangle Pass, and it's all like rocky, scree, switchbacks. But hey, I feel good. Let's do it. Alright, well, we're sort of inching our way up to the top of this pass. It's called Triangle Pass. And the top of the pass, I think, is like 13,300 feet. That's what my friend said. So the air is pretty thin up here. And I'm a lowlander, you know. Vegas is 2,000 feet. So my friend's way up ahead. But yeah, man, I mean, it's so much easier doing this without a 40, 30-pound backpack on. You know, but even then, I'm still huffing and puffing because of the air. But we're almost at the top of the pass. It's pretty treacherous up here because there's all these snow, I don't know what you call this, covering the trail. Well, that one I was able to walk around, but some of them you actually have to hike through, and it's really sketchy because, you know, it's slippery, and if you fall down, look where you go. Yikers. If there was ever an occasion to say yikers, this is it. Yikers. Anyways, I better put this phone away. I'll log in a bit. Woo! Oh my gosh, I made it over the top of that pass, Triangle Pass, and now it came down into this valley. Now this is supposedly where Conundrum Hot Springs are somewhere. First of all, we're not taking the typical route. I think you're supposed to hike up from Aspen to go to those hot springs. But my friend used to live up here. He's from around here. So he said you can get to it this way too. So I don't know if this is the easy route or the hard route. And furthermore, I don't even know if this really goes to the Conundrum Hot Spring. So I guess we'll find out. But it's already 11. And my friend says we need to turn around. We need to be back at the pass by 1 at the latest. So I don't know, to be honest with you, if I'm even going to make it to this dang hot spring after all. I might have to go try it from the Aspen side one of these days. So at least that way I can read the directions in my hot spring guidebook, because that's how they describe the trail from that side. Anyways, I better stop shooting because I'm on this real precarious, steep trail. I don't want to die, you know what I mean? Oh, by the way, it's late July. It's like July 28th or so. And look, I mean, you can see how much snow is still up here. I mean, we are at 13,000 feet, friends. And that's no joke. Holy cow, you guys. This valley is like something out of a Disney movie. I mean, it's like Heidi. I've never or rarely seen anything this beautiful. This is, well, I guess I know what all the fuss about Colorado is now. Sometimes you have to see that stuff for yourself to really believe it, you know? I mean, look at these flowers. All kind of colored flowers. Everywhere you look. Everywhere. Just exceptional beauty. Wowee, I think we're almost to the dang hot spring, finally. Wow, I really didn't think I was going to make it because, well, you know. But there's campsite signs. I think you can camp up here. And I can't imagine lugging all my gear up this trail, but it would be an amazing thing to do. Anyways, let's just get down to the spring and check it out. So we have to turn back pretty soon already. Some weather moving in. So I might only get a quick dip, and I hope I can at least get some footage of the springs. Sometimes I can't because there's naked people in it. So I'll do my best. Okay. I turned off the trail finally to this bridge that goes across the river. This goes to the spring supposedly. Let's see. Okay, wow, we're here. It's right on the other side of those bushes. Let me just scope out the situation. See if I can shoot any video. Okay, wow. This hot spring was a miserable hike to get to. Like, it almost killed me, and I have to hike all the way back. But it was worth it. Oh my god, it's so amazingly beautiful. Like, I guess the fact that it's so hard to get to is, you know, what makes it extra amazing. Oh, glad I did it. I say that now, but let me check in with you at the end of the trail when I get back to the car, if I get back to the car, and then we'll see how much I liked it and how worthwhile I thought this hike was. Man, there's some weather moving in up there, thunder, and I mean, you saw that trail on the way up. We're very exposed, so it's gonna be really gnarly, okay? Whew, right, well, that was all the time I was able to spend at beautiful Conundrum Hot Spring, about 20 minutes, because of this weather. My friend really wants to get down over that pass and back down to the tree line before the late afternoon, so, and it's gonna be rough. Anyways, I'm gonna probably not shoot any more video for the rest of the hike down because I gotta focus all I have on getting out of here alive. Till then.
From the hot springs back to here, my feeling was 3 hours max, and we did it in 2, thanks to her.
No, well, hey, listen.
You ran on that trail.
Listen, you guys.
Why did you run?
I was scared for my life. Okay, so we hauled ass from the hot springs up to the pass in 1 hour, which I thought it was going to take 3 hours, because it took 1 hour and 15 to get down. But I guess there's nothing like the fear of a lightning strike to put a little fire in your feet.
We had lightning striking above us somewhere. We didn't know where. We didn't see the flash.
I mean, look, so you can see behind us. It's a totally exposed scree. Slow. Oh man, I've never been so terrified. Well, I've been semi-terrified one other time when I hiked Half Dome. Same thing, lightning. But this just felt even bigger and like, ah. Anyways, I'm not going to get cocky. We're below the tree line now, so I feel sort of safe, and the trail is much less treacherous. I can put my sandals on and give my poor blisters a breather. But yeah, man, I'm alive. Oh, like my first inclination is to say I'll never hike again.
We know that's
well, I'll hike again, and I'll probably hike in Colorado again. Will I hike? I mean, I guess you can never tell. I mean, who can say? Never say never. Anyways. Oh my god, I still have another several miles to go, so I'm just going to shut up.
It'll put hair on your chest.
I already have so much body hair. Okay, I was too tired last night after we finally finished the hike to finish this video, but we made it down to the car. I was exhausted and my feet were hamburger. Both my friend and I just went back to his place and kind of passed out. But here it is the next day, and now I'm gonna do my celebration meal. This is what I earned doing that crazy hike and that crazy backpacking trip. Barbecue in Marble, Colorado. Okay, what's the name of this place?
Slow Groovin'.
Oh, Slow Groovin' Barbecue. My friend Adam here has introduced me to this place, and it is amazing. Look. That is worth every blister and every lost toenail, right?
That's right. Every blister, and we only had to pluck out 3 hairs out of her chest, so she really didn't grow a lot of hairs.
Yay! Bonus for everybody.
Bonus!